Have you ever explained yourself over and over, only to realize the person never cared to understand? You spoke from the heart. You tried again and again, but all they heard was what they wanted to hear. Sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. In a peaceful village, nestled between rolling green hills and slow-moving rivers, lived a lantern maker named Thomas Gray. A humble craftsman, gentle, patient, kind. Every night, his lamps lit the dark streets with a soft glow. People admired his work, but not everyone respected him. Across the street lived Mr. Clark, the village tax collector, proud, sharp-tongued, always suspicious. Clark often accused Thomas of overcharging for his lanterns. "Your light isn't worth the price," he would shout in the marketplace. Thomas tried to explain the cost of good glass, fine oil, careful hands. But Clark never listened. He smirked and walked away, and rumors began to spread. "Thomas is greedy," someone whispered. "He hides money in his workshop," another claimed. The more Thomas explained, the worse the stories became. One day, an old monk arrived in the village. Thomas, exhausted and hurt, approached him quietly. "I try to be honest, but no matter how much I explain, people twist my words. What should I do?" The monk smiled gently. "If a man believes the sky is green, will your explanations change his eyes?" Thomas slowly shook his head. "No." "Then stop explaining colors to those who refuse to see," the monk said. "Let your work be your answer. Silence is not weakness, it is strength wrapped in peace." From that day, Thomas changed. He stopped defending himself. When someone accused him, he simply smiled. When Clark mocked him publicly, Thomas bowed politely and stayed silent. People thought his silence meant guilt, but every evening he placed one lantern outside his shop, quietly, consistently. That lantern burned longer than any other. Travelers noticed the warm, steady light. Soon they came from nearby towns, not for his words, but for the glow his lanterns carried. One evening, even Mr. Clark came needing a lamp. He laid 3 coins on the table. Thomas simply nodded and said, "It will serve you well." No anger, no defense, just peace. Days later, Clark stood outside his home, staring at the lantern's soft flame. He didn't say a word, but finally, he understood. Truth doesn't need to shout. When people are trapped in their own illusions, silence becomes your greatest strength. You don't have to defend your truth to those who've already made up their minds. Peace isn't found in being understood, it's found in no longer needing to explain. Keep your light inside you. Let your actions speak. Because sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. If this story touched your heart, subscribe for more stories of peace, hope, and self-discovery. Stay kind, stay calm, and keep your inner light glowing.